So that's not all. We know another very important factor when it comes to taking really good photos is the size of the pixels. That is one of the true factors that matters in digital photography. And so we've packed Mi A1 with large 1.25 micron pixels, which let in over 56% more light than pixels found in typical smartphone cameras. 56%. And it produces images that are clearly brighter and more expressive. Let's go back to some shots here. So this is the picture we saw from earlier with this DSLR-like quality, perfectly in focus in front with a beautifully blurred background. Well, what I didn't mention earlier is that this photo was actually taken by Mi A1. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Check out another photo. You can see how sharply in focus the lady is, while everything else in the background is beautifully blurred. Shot on Mi A1. And how do we do this? This is achieved using what we call portrait mode. And it's very easy to activate in our camera app. All you have to do is tap this little icon at the very top, and it turns blue and you're in portrait mode. The Mi A1 uses our 50mm telephoto lens to really capture the main image, and our 26mm wide-angle lens to assist with depth of field measurement. And when we combine it with our stereoscopic imaging and deep learning algorithm, we're able to produce these bokeh effects that are very DSLR-like in nature. So I talked quite a bit about this camera, and we talked about how a picture is worth 1,000 words. So what do you guys think? Should we look at some more pictures? Yes! Let's do more than that. Let's look at some pictures compared to those of other flagship phones like iPhone 7 Plus. So this is your first glance of Mi A1 going head-to-head with other flagship phones, like the iPhone 7 Plus and the OnePlus 5. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so on the left here, we have the iPhone 7 Plus. In the middle, we have the OnePlus 5. And on the right, we have Mi A1. Now, all three of these photos are beautifully shot. But if you asked me, Donovan, which one do you enjoy the most? I think I'm going to have to go with the Mi A1. It's beautifully caught. It's beautifully shot. The background is very blurred. Let's take a look at some details here. You'll see in the background blur that the Mi A1 has what we call bokeh lights. They're these little circles of light that occur when you blend together the light and blur in a certain way. And as you can see on the very far left, the iPhone 7 Plus in this case did not capture the bokeh lights. The subjects are all very extremely clear, but if we zoom in a little bit more to detect edges of the right sleeve, we'll see here the Mi A1 has very clearly defined edges, while the OnePlus 5 and the iPhone 7 Plus have some blurring of the edge of the screen. So this is another hallmark of having very good bokeh shots in a DSLR-like format. Let's take a look at a second shot of comparison shots. You can see here they're all three very beautiful shots again in terms of color reproduction. But if we zoom in a little bit more, you can see that the Mi A1 again accurately detects a lot of edges, especially when it comes to the hair. You see the OnePlus 5 didn't quite fare as well in this particular set of shots. And even the iPhone 7 Plus, you can see there's some jaggedness and blurriness when it comes to the head. Another third shot of comparison shots. Let's focus a little bit more now on the color reproduction. And you can see here that the iPhone 7 Plus makes the color a little bit darker. So a little
Só som seguir,